Hello and welcome to week 2. This video is to just provide you with an overview of what's expected and what is due this week and to help keep you on track. So first, you should be reading chapters 3 and 4 in our text, Reading Specialists and Literacy Coaches. Your first assignment is due. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Of course, you need to continue to post to the discussion board and don't forget to respond to one of your 3 classmates. Visit the websites that I've got here for you and view the slide presentation, which is included. I've also added one additional resource which will help you get on the right path for submitting your first assignment. And so I've provided one good article, however you do need 5, on family literacy, and that one is here in the form of a PDF file. But first, let's take a look at some of these websites that you should be reviewing. The first one is from the Literacy Coaching Clearinghouse, considering literacy coaching responsibilities in terms of teacher change. And this is a 5-page article, and it was written in 2009. However, it still has some very important information that I think would be current had it been written today. So please take a look at that. The next one deals with literacy coaches' roles and responsibilities. And this is from, again, it's old, but yet the material is still relevant and good. And this comes from the Center for Advancing Research and Improving Education. It's short, and they've got some good information on recommendations for the coach's role, going from reading specialist to literacy coach. So that won't take you too long to look at. And then finally, roles and responsibilities and qualifications of the reading coach in the United States. And this comes from the International Reading Association, and you can get the full text. This is only a summary here by just clicking, and there you go. This is actually a pamphlet that they produce. This is really good to have, because when you become the reading coach, as opposed to just the reading specialist or reading teacher, your role is very different. But principals don't always have a good understanding of that. So it's sometimes important for you to understand what that role should be so that you can make that clear to the teachers you work with and to the administration as well. You know, you might even want to hand them a pamphlet such as this. And then we have a presentation that I want you to watch. It's a very, very good one. Again, not brand new, but quite good. And what you actually have here is the PowerPoint of a presentation that was done on the role of the reading and the literacy coach. And you can go through this. Again, it's got some great definitions, the roles. And I'm not going to go through this all now. There are about 20 slides, but it's well worth your time to go through that. So this week you need to submit, at the end of this week you need to submit your first assignment. So let's take a look at assignments. We'll click over here. And it's on this page that you submit each of your assignments, and you can see I have a due date next to each one. So our first assignment, and when you're ready to submit, you just click here. List 5 professional articles that deal with some aspect of family literacy. Now I provided you one, you may or may not choose to use that as one of yours. You're looking specifically for their relationship to reading development in children, and teaching reading in kindergarten when it comes to family literacy, the importance of this. This can include ways of dispensing assessment information about the student to the family, if that's important to you. You're going to summarize each article in one paragraph. You're going to document the source of the article using APA. If you don't have APA format, you're going to lose points. If you don't have a title page, if you have poor grammar or poor spelling or sentence structure, or you don't get it to me on time, you're going to lose points. And this particular assignment is worth 20% of your grade, so you do want to do that well. So you'll click here. You can view the rubric for this assignment by clicking here. And although I've provided you with some articles that are not brand new, I'm going to ask that at least your articles be published in the last 5 years to keep them current. You need to summarize the key points. The article selected needs to be appropriate from a scholarly journal. And you can see you'll be graded Article 1, Article 2, Article 3, Article 4, Article 5. And to make this a little easier for you, let me show you how I found the scholarly articles in a very simple way. So you can do this from your computer at home without going to the library. Of course, you can use the online library at Nova. Feel free to do that. Or of course you can go in person to a library, but this is a whole lot easier. So in my Google search box over here, I have typed scholarly articles on family literacy. The scholarly is important, or you're going to get articles that are not appropriate for this assignment. But when I do that, notice scholarly articles on family literacy. Okay? So you want to pick even now some of these. Now if I click on this again, okay, I'll get the more scholarly ones. And then look, anytime. So we wanted the last 5 years, so you don't want anything beyond earlier than 2010. So that eliminates right away a lot of your problems, okay? Now you're going to go through these and find, well, which are the most interesting and which meets the criteria of this particular assignment. All right? So there are pages and pages of them, so take some time to choose the appropriate ones that are meaningful to you. I hope that helps to clarify what you need to be doing for this week. Remember, we started out in course content. We clicked on week 2. We have our checklist, we have our websites, we have our slideshow, we have one article that I provided on family literacy, yours to use if you wish, and our link to submitting the first assignment, our link for posting on the discussion board. Remember, if you have questions or concerns, I am only a phone call or an email away. Take care.